The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome, folks, to Berkeley and the home field of the California Golden Bears. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
On the ground, it's Johnson. Has the first down and more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the back gets the football. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
This is a well-timed pitch here by the quarterback. That poor defender didn't have a chance. He's really in a no-win situation. Either the quarterback will give him a fake and keep it and get upfield himself, or he draws that defender towards him and then pitches it out. And in this case, he pitches it out, and that back had a lot of room to work with.
An inside deals now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Golden Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They're able to convert, now only 1st and goal at the 6.
Just a big third down play here. The defense does everything right. Everybody's covered. The one thing they didn't account for is the quarterback. And he has great presence of mind here to be able to pull this down on this third down play. Not only does he pick up the first down, he gets inside the 10 to set up a 1st and goal.
And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Golden Bears, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all alone. Touchdown, Cal. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Nebraska, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The RPO caught to the right. The Huskers offense is on the move now.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Huskers. This quarterback on fire today. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Handoff running right. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's an out route. The catch made. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Golden Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Now the all-important extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Raiola. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That's a first down for the offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Finding space at the 20. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running back has it on a screen now. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Morris.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the field goal unit coming on the field now, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 32. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. On the move now. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
What a catch! And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Over the middle, it's Marshall. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. The Golden Bears are going to keep this drive rolling.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Morris. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. And the Golden Bears come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Nebraska, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Johnson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance.
He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Brought down at the 11-yard line. It's third down.
As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking to scramble. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Cornhuskers will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running through the tackle.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, clearly they'd like to keep the clock running after this play if they're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a 3rd down pass here.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Back in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. To throw, it's Raiola. That's reeled in. It's Hunter. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. It's an option look. Touchdown, Huskers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the point after is right down the middle.
35.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it second and medium. They keep him off balance with a run. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep down the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Raiola. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On first and 10, looking to throw. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Hunt over the middle. It's Hunter. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Dropping back. It's Raiola. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get the third down with the catch radius that this tight end has. Give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half. It's our strategy.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a game we're watching here. You take the lead here because the quarterback makes a great throw. Nice job by the receiver going up to make the play. And now you take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in this massive playoff game.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, at this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
They'll run it from the gun. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. The course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.